to keep the whole law. Alright. And we're going to get our Galatians. Galatians 3 and 13. It says, Christ, or Hamashiach, hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us, for it is written, curses everyone that hangeth on the tree. That the blessings of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Yahushua, Hamashiach, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Okay? So it was prophesied, the promises was that the Israelites were going to be called Gentiles because our nation was going to be so abundant. And it was prophesied that Israel was going to break the law and be scattered out to the other nations. Alright. Let me read 15. It says, Galatians 3 and 15. Brethren, I speak after the manner of men, but though it be a man's covenant, yet if it be confirmed, what covenant? We just read in Romans 9th chapter the covenant belongs to the Israelites. We read in Genesis 17 that the covenant was established with the Israelites. Alright, 15. Galatians 3 and 15. Brethren, I speak after a manner of men, though it be a man's covenant, yet if it be confirmed, no man disannulleth it or addeth into it. So if you're saying that the other nations can be saved, you're adding to the covenant, because there's nowhere prophesied by promise or by a prophet that the other nations are going to obtain salvation. It's always judgments for the other nations. Okay? Now let's go back to Isaiah 40. Prove a point that the other nations can't be saved and that the blessings belong to Israel. The promises belong to Israel. Now in the 40th verse, well, it's like in the second verse, it says that our iniquity was pardoned, meaning that the Lord died, or in this time period, the Lord was going to die for the sins of the Israelites. Okay? He didn't die for the sins of the other nations, because we read in the 14th verse, it's like in the 15th verse, Isaiah 40 and 15 says, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient to burn. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing in vanity. So the Lord is saying that about the other nations. And then the second verse is saying that the Israelites' iniquity is accomplished. It's like the Israelites' iniquity is pardoned. How can the other nations be saved when he just put a curse on the other nations? So salvation, forgiveness of sins, the covenants, the blessings, the promises, they all pertain to the Israelites. Okay. Ending on this. Second Nazareth 3 and 34. Is weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there is also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name has kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Okay? And that builds up to becoming perfect, being refined. During these last days, that's what a man of the Most High is supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be rehearsing his righteous acts, rehearsing the righteous acts. Because it clearly tells you, Revelations, you might as well get it, that the saints, the ones that are going to resist the mark of the beast, they're going to be keeping the commandments. They're going to fight against the mark of the beast. They're not going to take it by keeping the commandments. Revelation 14, and let me start from Start from 11. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. The smoke of their torment is the ICBM missiles that are going to destroy Babylon. That's the smoke of their torment. It said ascendeth up forever and ever. It didn't say they will be burning in hell forever and ever. Okay, it said the smoke of their torment. Okay? And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image. Now this is when they're actually alive. Because when you being burnt in the flames, you're not going to worshiping the beast anymore. Okay? Who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark in his right hand, receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh Shai. Okay? So the saints keep the commandments of the Most High. Okay? So we're supposed to be keeping the dietary laws, keeping the Sabbath to the best of our ability, you know. Supposed to be circumcised. Alright, so with that, Shalom.